And 3, 2, 1. I know you see somehow the world is gibber. It's gibber. Do they still do that when they're older? In the older show? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You've never watched iCarly?
No, bro. I'm 32.
Bro, that's crazy. Old head. Unk status. Okay.
I'm an adult, man. Sorry.
Unk status. All right, welcome back, everybody, to Of Axe and Ale podcast. We were gone for a long time. Lots happened.
Eons frozen inside of the deep north.
Yeah, we're actually in the mountains of madness recording this. But it's good.
A lot cozier than you think.
It's good to be back. I think we got a lot planned, so stick around. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, what y'all been up to in the meantime?
Dying of horrific cold, battered by the frozen wasteland that the eastern coast has become, thanks to the weird winter vortex.
But what'd you say? What have you been up to? What, are you dying in the cold?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, that's the main nexus.
That's very Scrooge's business partner of you.
Oh fuck! I love that comic. I love all of it.
Yeah.
God damn it! Never mind. We're not going to get into my many hyperfixations. One of which is weirdo graphic novels that I've delved deep into over the last 2 years.
I think that sounds fun. I don't know. Wait, when was the last time we did the one? We did a podcast. Was it 2 years?
It has been 2 years. Yeah.
Oh wow, that makes my stomach hurt.
I don't want. I was about to. You said it makes my stomach hurt, and I was about to impulsively go into the Toronto bit.
You
okay? To my stomach, fam.
You left your moms in the hood. I'm sick to my stomach, fam. I want to get her on the podcast. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Hunt that person.
I want to.
Their wild game.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay the flight feed, and it's gonna be like on Smuggy's birthday. We're gonna bring out the Toronto girl. That's her name. This is Toronto girl, first last name. Anything interesting with you, Smuggy?
I exist.
Oh yeah.
That's a bleak answer.
Yeah, that's terrible. I don't know. Can you retry that actually?
Yeah, what about any fun hot sauces you made or tried?
Yeah.
Any interesting stomach ailments, perhaps?
Nope.
I thought haven't you like watched them?
One.
Didn't you watch you watched 2 movies recently? You watched.
Yeah, they're all right.
You watched Marty. You watched Marty Supreme and you watched Weapons.
Yep. Watched it last night.
What do you think of Marty Supreme? Do you know the memeing behind Marty Supreme, like Timothy Chalamet being like how he created the marketing for the movie?
No.
Wait, really?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't know anything about that.
Do you know this, Riley?
Not necessarily. I just watched the trailers a bunch of times in the theaters or whatever.
So there's a clip of him like in the boardroom, like pitching the idea of how to market this movie, and part of it's like he is like a marketing genius in a way, and then the other part's just like he's just a guy, and he's just a dude, and he's just like okay, and I'm literally doing this is my impression of it, so bear with me, but I'm like okay, look. I'm seeing burnt orange, right? On everything, okay? A blimp. Over the halftime show, there's a blimp and it flies over the arena and it's burnt orange. Like he's like, and then we'll get these ping pong balls, right? And they'll be burnt orange, and we get guys in suits, and they're wearing the ping pong ball head. That's literally, I'm not joking to you. There's a Zoom call of him doing this.
It is pretty solid. It's Timothy Chalamet is a pretty fun dude, bro guy. I think it's either him or one of the other really famous young actors nowadays is that's like a
It's
wrestling
literally
guy
the
as well.
same director. Okay.
As
I
what?
was looking Uncut Gems. No wonder why it was literally the same
Yeah.
thing. Okay,
Yep.
okay, I'm gonna start saying it. I don't think these movies are that good because of exactly what it is, like what it's trying to be, and
What do you
it
mean by
can't
that?
be a good movie for me.
What do you
like,
mean by what it's trying to be?
So it's literally just a slow train wreck the entire time, and
Oh, okay.
Uncut Gems is worse in my opinion. I think it's a worse movie because it does the train wreck the same way 2 times in one movie, and at least this one had a lot of variations of what train wrecks were happening at the same time. But the
Yeah.
problem is, it's a movie about a train wreck, but there's no there's a conclusion, but it's so like I don't know how to describe it other than it's like it's a glossed over thing. There's no like real learning from the character or like a climax or something. Like I don't know how to really describe it outside of like at the end of it, like, yeah, he obviously learns something, and it's like a small scene for like
Whoa,
5 minutes.
whoa. I haven't watched the movie.
You haven't watched the movie?
I haven't watched Marty Supreme. I've never watched Marty Supreme. I was just asking you
Okay.
about movies that you watched recently.
Did
I don't
Riley
need
watch
you to
it?
explain it. Have you watched Marty Supreme?
So Riley didn't watch Weapons, and you watched Weapons, and then you
Yeah.
didn't watch Marty Supreme, and I watched Marty. Like Riley watched it.
We didn't plan this. I was just asking you about movies you watched.
So why are we even talking about them?
Oh, okay. Well,
Because
let's
it's
talk.
fun.
Yeah, because
gonna
I can
spoil
say,
it.
because I can say, I can
All I'm
say.
saying is that literally, you know what's going to happen. It's a train wreck movie. So at the end of it, even with like at least in Uncut Gems, there's like an end result as to what happened. You know what I mean?
Right.
This one's just like, oh,
I don't know.
There still could be like like 3 movies after this.
Have you watched Hunger Games?
No, I don't watch bad movies.
That's not a movie. Forehead.
I thought it was a movie.
No,
they not
I'm
have a
kidding.
movie?
I meant Squid Games. Fuck, dude.
Oh, you're so stupid.
Fuck, dude. Fuck, dude. Dude, it's just it's just a
Speaking of a train wreck movie, Bill.
Hey. You know what? At least wait, hold on. I was gonna say, because what I was gonna say is Squid Games is a lot like what you're describing. Do you think that this is just an outcome of like
Squid Games. Okay, sorry, I haven't watched Squid Games,
right?
but what I consider Squid Games to be is something along the lines of like a 999 visual novel where they're all trapped in like a hellscape and they have to get out by like doing dumb games.
No,
Or like a
No,
No,
it's more like
no.
a psychological survival kind of like.
okay, it's a psychological
drama
survival,
show.
but like
it's okay. If you okay, I'm not gonna spoil anything with Squid
I'm
Games.
not gonna watch it. Just you can.
It's not for you. I don't care if you watch Squid Games.
Okay. It's Squid Games.
I don't
is
care
a
about our
psychological survival. Is less of a like. It is more about like the actual dramatic tension between the actual characters and what happens. And
well-
it's about the actual like games itself.
Well, the
Like,
overarching
the games
theme-
are a secondary sort of metaphorical
Yeah,
lens by which to view the conflict between the actual characters.
type shit.
Oh,
type
you can
shit.
tell this guy watches movies.
Yeah, type shit. But what I'm saying is the overarching theme of Squid Games is that what will you do for money? And what does it matter to you? And because the main character of Squid Games, this ain't a spoiler because it's the first episode.
but I thought.
Hold on. No, hold on. Let me. The main character in Squid Games, the point of that character is that he's a gambler with a lot of debt, and then you're not going to be able to guess the ending, and you're not going to be able to guess what happens because that's not really the point of Squid Games. And it's kind of a K-drama after the first couple of episodes. But that's besides the point. What I was getting at is, do you think that there's a lot of movies like this right now because sports betting is popular?
No, I believe
there's a lot of
this is
movies
just
like
a watcher of just a lot of weird dramatic stuff. It's just a drama. Like Marty Supreme is just a drama, just like the Uncut Gems is just kind of like a drama, and it's like the vehicle of like, I think that Uncut Gems is definitely a like sort of a response to that sort of vehicle of like, this is still like, it is set in a time when sports betting was still, you go to a bookie and those bookies are more often than not good people above board. It's like it is a slight response to it. And Marty Supreme is just like just a pretty open and shut, like just a drama. Like either you're going to like the melodrama and like the in and out sort of like stuff that it is saying and picking up, or you're not going to. Like Maxie is not the only person who's just kind of came away from Marty Supreme with a, wow, I hated that.
Well, it's not even that. I like the movie. It's just that by the end of the movie, there was no reason I watched the rest of the movie. It was just watching the train wreck.
I think a lot of media has entered that frame, like that mind state or that type of frame where it's like, it's not there's no overarching point. Like I think that's a lot of media because the people.
Well, it does have an overarching point. The overarching point is that Marty grows in a very short, terrible, and unsatisfying burst. Much like most things in life, Marty grows, and that is the end of the movie. It's like it is a brutal foot race to him trying to get something and realizing that something is the only thing that like money can't buy. He grows.
Well, great. Now you spoiled the movie for me.
It's not a spoiler.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I haven't even told you anything that happened in the plot. Thematically, the point of the movie is that like Marty finds two things that he can't buy.
Right.
That he can't buy. He can't scam his way into. He cannot steal. It is respect. Right. Respect of a person that he considers a true peer, a person that understands him on some wavelength,
right.
And life. Like a responsibility, a reason to live. Like, you can no longer scam. You can no longer ride the rails. You are holding, or at least not holding, like looking through a window at the one thing
that sounds like
you cannot run from and that you have a reason to now live for.
That sounds like
that you didn't really have before.
That sounds much better than Uncut Gems.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a much better movie than Uncut Gems.
Yeah, that's more complete than Uncut Gems.
Well,
Uncut Gems is just the. It is just a winding you up until the gunshot at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And again, you're either going to dig that or you're not.
Bro, why would you spoil Breaking Bad? Oh my god!
I would describe the same thing that I had the same problem that I would had with Caught Stealing, which is a movie that I and Ryan saw. Back in September, I think. It might have been either September, October. I don't recall off the top of my head, but we saw it and I liked it. But also the same frame I think applies to why, like, I think a lot of people might hate that movie. It is a long wind up series of punches in the gut until the brutal finale, and then it's like, okay, exhale. And either you're going to dig that or you're going to like look at it and just be like, oh, fuck, that was...
I feel like...
I guess that was 90 minutes.
Like how...
It's very Hong Kong category 3 of itself, I think.
Yeah. I guess this is just a movie trope at this point. Is just like make you sick to your stomach while watching, and then at the end either give a lesson or be like, and then he never learned.
Well, no, or it's just like... The catharsis is the exhale.
I don't. I don't.
It is, you are experiencing a sort of catharsis more than like it trying to moralize or.
Yeah, but it's like a Wolf of Wall Street. Like to me, that's like Wolf of Wall Street or like a movie like that where it's like, yeah, I know that. Like I'm not being disparaging when I say it because I do know that you can have nuance with this, but I do feel like movies like that are very like, yeah, dog, you're preaching to the choir. I already knew life was like this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean that's everything. Like that, it's like maybe, it like either you're going to like enjoy the experience and kind of like get the catharsis and sort of gel with it, or you're not. and there's really no in between with some of those stuff. And that, like a lot of artists,
No, I think there's in between. Right? Like I like the movie the entire way until the end, pretty much. And then they also threw that one line in there, and that like kind of made my head spin. And then like they ended the movie afterwards.
oh, that's when they were like, and that's why my name's Marty Supreme. They did the name drop of the movie.
No, and he's wearing. No, he comes out wearing Supreme jacket, Supreme hoodies.
And mine, and he turns, and then he turns around, and then somebody in the crowd goes, "Oh my God, is that Marty? Marty also, Supreme?"
I think also another problem I have with the movie is how it's shot. Like, both of the movies...
It's an A24 movie.
Like, Marty Supreme and Weapons. I don't know what they're doing.
They're both A24 movies, are they not?
I don't know.
Hold on, let me look up.
I don't like the camera work at all. Or, like, the quality of... I don't know what they're doing. Like, I'm not a camera guy, but I just don't like how it's shot.
Not a camera guy.
It reminds me a lot of... oh, no. Who's... the one director.
They're associated. So A24 didn't make Weapons, but they're associated with the film titled Weapons. The script was actually rejected by A24 in early pre-production before being picked up by New Line Cinema. So
I'm trying to
Also, I like how you're like, I'm not a camera, talking about movies. Yeah, I don't like how the camera was looking. I'm not a camera guy. Yeah, I didn't like the cinematography either.
Listen, I'm not a camera guy.
And look, I'm not a freaking camera guy. But I liked how Weapons was shot. I thought Weapons was shot really well. I liked a lot of the scenes. And I also liked all the color grading. I have critiques about Weapons, but for the most part, it was a pretty interesting story for the most part, and I really liked the ending.
That's what, like, it kind of reminds me of like how it was shot like sort of like a Wes Anderson film every now and then, and I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's not my style, I guess. It just doesn't feel right when I'm watching it. It really draws me out of the experience.
I think it can build a world. I don't know. I think that's just a specific taste, though. I don't know. But you know what I mean? Like I don't even know what you like. In a broad sense, I can kind of see what you're critiquing, but like you'd have to like show me stills.
I'd have to have 10 years of experience through higher education in order to explain my grievances with it. Yeah,
probably. If I'm being honest with you, like before I went to like college for like freaking movies, I didn't know anything either, bro. So but now that I'm knowledgeable, it's like different. Because here, watch this. Ready? Tell me a movie you like, and I'll tell you why it's good.
The SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
It's because fucking SpongeBob's in it, dog.
That's right, bro.
That's my guy.
Boss Baby.
Like, Boss Baby. It's because fucking who's the guy from the Quentin Tarantino movie? What's his name? It's because Adam Sandler. It's because Adam Sandler's Boss Baby, bro.
Oh, that's so right. That's so true.
Yeah. You're welcome. No, he's not, bro.
It's the guy who shot the prop master lady in the face or whatever.
Alec Baldwin. No, it's not Alec. Is it Alec Baldwin? Is Boss Baby?
Yeah, he's Boss. I just googled it.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Man, that guy's a murderer.
Yeah.
It's not his fault though. It's not.
No, it is. It isn't. But we'll.
I mean, allegedly, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in the court of law, that's fair. Okay.
I still think he sucks as an actor, though. That's his worst crime.
Yeah, I mean, he's good in 30 Rock.
I'm kidding. I'm playing around. I'm doing a bit. I'm just being a dickhead. But anyway, so aside from bless you. I think that you ever watch the ending of Weapons, Riley. When you watch the ending of Weapons, okay, when you watch Weapons. I want the ending of Weapons should have been when that guy showed up at the protest in Minneapolis to be an agitator, that should have been what happened. Okay.
Oh, Jake Lang?
Yeah. That's what should have happened.
Yeah.
Do you agree with me, Smuggy?
Say what? Say that again?
Never mind. It's good, bro. We'll play it on tape.
Sorry, I was listening. My brain got wiped when they blew their nose. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, I was saying what's his name?
Jake Lang.
Jake Lang should have had, when he went to the Minneapolis protest as an agitator, as a white supremacist or whatever, the ending of weapons should have happened. That's my take.
Well, he is going to jail for federal destruction of property.
Like a witch. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into it. A witch
arrests him for breaking her ice sculpture.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, but I was gonna. So, how'd you guys like the Super Bowl?
I'll be real. I didn't watch it. I watched like highlights of it, and like every single highlight that I watched basically made it seem like it was mega doldrum city, and that the Patriots just shouldn't have been there. Like if it was literally any other team, they probably would have beat the Seahawks.
It has been, well, I don't know.
Cheat their way to the top.
Well,
I mean, the Seahawks have good defense, but it's like I don't know. Correction, I would have to actually see like the bracket to see who could have theoretically faced them besides the Pats.
So let me bring this forward. So let me give you this bit of information. I originally I slept on Sam Darnold. He was pretty comfy. No, but he did he did not throw a single interception or turnover the entire playoff run.
Like I'm saying that he was good. It's just like
yeah.
It's also
I'm just saying.
Snoozer. It's like the Seattle was playing very conservative, near as I can tell. It's just like real conservative, real just like just don't even give him an inch.
Yeah, I think
which is fair. Like it's just I'm not a big defense pervert like everybody else.
That's well. I mean, I've never heard it like that, but I'm not either because I'm not a pervert.
Ayo.
But yeah, I don't know. I thought the Super Bowl was like okay. I could see it coming from a mile away. As soon as the Seattle got the bye week, I don't want to bore everybody with like Super Bowl talk or whatever, but yeah, I think the halftime show was. I watched it. I did watch the halftime show. It is true. Everybody now is Puerto Rican. If you watched it, I think that my best friend growing up. You know him very well. Smuggy, Angel, is Puerto Rican, and I could feel his energy from 1,000 miles away. I'm not lying to you. I feel like the crowd there, and it was the most viewed Super Bowl I've ever seen as well. I think it is literally on record the most viewed.
I believe it.
It's like 128 million or something viewers. You guys have to hear a lot of chud takes about it, or no? You guys kind of scapegoated through that? You kind of like skated through it?
I think it's like most of it is just like every chud that I've had the displeasure of interacting with since then has always just been like, Spanish, English, Americans need to speak America, and it's like the same thing, just like but they are American because they're just like just dummies, just like what the fuck's a Puerto Rico? I mean, it's the same thing where like every person is like. Every person that looks weird, Mexican. Until proven otherwise. Like,
yeah. That's true. That is true. Every person that looks different from you is Mexican. For sure. I've never thought of
went to Jersey, Riley.
God damn, yeah.
Yeah.
That is like no, it wasn't New Jersey. It was Long Island that somebody saw that I had a farmer's tan.
That makes so much
working
sense.
outside all summer, and they called me a Latino slur.
Wow.
Completely unprompted.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if sorry, I can't keep my mind off of it. If somebody is like, if somebody is like one side of their family has one Puerto Rican parent or grandparent, and then they're born into that family, are they a Puerto Rican? Waka waka. Oh man. Yeah. I could do this all night.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't know. I thought the Super Bowl, can I give my very honest opinion on it?
Okay.
I didn't care about it at all. I really didn't. And I don't mean in a sense of like I'm above it all type. I mean like for some reason, I don't know what. Like it just didn't feel appropriate to watch the Super Bowl to me.
It's definitely like has a lot to do with just like it's like it's a very difficult Super Bowl to get. Like every single person I knew that wasn't like a chud was like, I need it. I need it more than air for the Pats to lose. Et cetera, et cetera. I need Robert Kraft to cry himself to sleep in a big bowl of that really awful clam chowder that they make in that one specific part of New England that he's from. I need all the other chuds to cry. I cannot handle a second Patriots win during a second Donald Trump administration.
Yeah,
and it didn't happen, but it was also just it felt very unsatisfying. And also, like, all like the AI commercials and really weird, just creepy shit that has happened, over the years. It's like, kind of a dour thing, kind of a dour football season, if we're being honest, too.
Yeah, the commercial that was like, "Have you ever lost your dog? What if we put a camera on every door?" Like,
it's like that is such a weird one. It's crazy that like they genuinely didn't think that would have backlash. Like they have now canceled that contract.
Oh, that's nice.
That particular contract that they have, they've canceled it because of all the backlash. But like they spent Super Bowl money on that, which means that they genuinely thought, oh, this is going to be a hit. This will finally a use case for AI. The dog finding service, which is like...
I just don't think that's why they... I have...
Well, we know, yeah.
Need a pitch.
Yeah, we know.
You gotta get people to buy those dang cameras. And
everybody...
And pay money for the monthly service, because it's not free.
Everybody knew. Everybody knew why they bought the Super Bowl commercial. And everybody knew. I don't think anybody was fooled by it. I don't think anybody was like, wow, what a sweet really commercial.
The expansion of the security. Like, I think genuinely, I think a lot of people have turned on Ring cameras. Not just because of like the gouging that they've done for like their dumb little monthly service thing, but also just like how annoying everyone who has one is.
Yeah, I definitely turned
on Ring. It's like a big signifier.
I turned on Ring when I left for my vacation.
Yeah, like you're people just watching their Ring camera on their phone, or like being like, look, I can see when I check to see if the mailman is trying to break into my house or if he's gang stalking me. Like, Ring cameras are like schizophrenic coded in a bad way. And this is like, I don't mean to say that as like a schizophrenics are evil. It's like, it's what like the internet sees schizophrenics as. That is what Ring camera people actually are.
No. I watched a tweet about this. The schizophrenics are actually the only thing stopping us from losing to the psychos.
So they're like our last line of defense?
Yeah, they're the last line of defense. They need to be. We need more.
What if being schizophrenic was a punishment for your past life?
I think people genuinely believe that. I do believe nationalists probably think that. Let's be real.
Yeah.
That's probably a real bad religious belief somewhere.
Yeah, that's probably like what your neighbor Chuck thinks or something, you know.
Yeah, you know.
I
think that they are that's just a sign of them being born under a bad star, and we need to drop them on a mountain like our ancestors did.
Speaking of which, good segue. Being born under a bad star. Our friend Panda wanted us to talk about it. I'm gonna pull up a chart here. Let's what astrological sign? So Panda asked, without any specification, just threw it out there. What sign that you're born under for birth signs do you think is the gayest? And I don't know if he means the gayest in like 13-year-old middle school terms or gayest as in like homoerotic. You know what Gemini. I mean? Either way, Gemini.
Yeah, I both ways Gemini.
I mean, that is I would say, depending on on how you look at it, right?
Yeah.
On one hand, you do have, Gemini.
Yeah.
Which inherently
go on.
Two dudes. Alternatively, the classical astrological symbol for Cancer looks like two people 69ing. So who's to
really? Do you have photographic evidence of that?
It's a crab.
Yeah, it's like, well, no.
I see
crab,
it. Yeah, it's yin yang.
Like the actual astrological symbol or whatever.
Yeah, it's yin yang. It's like the circle in the circle. It is literally a 6 and a 9.
Exactly.
Well, you know how
but
people...
that could just be eating pussy, you know?
Wow.
It could be two lesbian lovers. It doesn't have to be gay.
I think Leo is the gayest because it's a lion.
It's true.
It's about pride. Oh my God, they're in pride.
It's the most Indian.
That's actually a pretty solid one, yeah.
They're in prides, bro. And then Virgo's a mermaid. That's pretty That's pretty
also
fucking gay.
Technically known as a virgin.
No, dude, wait. We've been looking at it all wrong, bro. Look at Tauros, bro. The Taurus, bro. That's for the cucks.
God damn it.
That's I can feel the cuck chair, bro.
Then where's the fish come into this?
Hold on.
The chair is slowly rolling to the corner of the room.
Astrological sign most likely to be a cuck. Let me look it up. We need stats on this.
This is very important.
Jarvis, can you pull this up? Jarvis and Hans.
Hang on, let me ask this cryptocurrency AI.
Yeah, hold on. Actually, Google AI. Hey, can you tell me what's Riley's social security number while we're here?
Like, I gotta accept cookies and continue.
It says.
Oh, I have to sign up to ask its own questions. No, thank you. I was gonna spam this dumb cryptocurrency website's fucking
Sagittarius.
AI with dumb questions.
Wait. It says Sagittarius?
Yeah, it's a safe search AI overview. Let's see. Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, and Libra.
I'm not in there. We're good.
I'm not in there either. Let's fucking go.
This Quora answer says the most cuckoldresses I've seen are Gemini, Libra, and Taurus.
That's so true, though. That's so true, bro.
You know what happened.
What?
And Aries.
What do you mean? Aries is a good artist. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
What do you mean you know what happened?
Oh. We know what Riley did.
Oh, no, we're not talking about that. Let's not talk about that.
Pointing at the screen. I also know what Riley did.
Yeah, I know what Riley did last summer. Can I tell you guys what happened today? And it's like two things that make me feel like my soul was rejuvenated. Is it okay if I talk about it?
Sure.
I don't want to go too far off topic. I just want to tell you.
Is it when Hachiwara swapped the spicy curry for Chikawa and ate it with Usagi, so Chikawa didn't have to endure the spice anymore?
Hachiwara did that?
Yeah, he just did that.
He's so goated, bro. Hachiwara is the fucking goat, bro. My boys are so tough. Anyway, hold on. We'll get to that. we'll get to that because I don't think Riley knows like much about Chikawa.
No, outside of that, there's a lot of limited edition Japanese fruit snacks.
And they're so tough. Anyway, so my day started, right? I'm at work. I went to a 7-Eleven to get some coffee or whatever. And this I mean this not in a derogative or pejorative way, but a crackhead came up to me. And they were like, hey, can I have $10? And this is how I knew that they were a crackhead, because I said, what do you need it for? And he said, crack. So,
look, he's making up the numbers, right? And
so,
he's like, oh, look.
So I said, thank you for being honest. I would have gave this to you anyway. And I gave him $10. And I opened up my wallet and he saw there was other money in there. He's like, can I get some more 10s? And I was like, absolutely not, big dog. You can only get 1 10 for crack. I'm so sorry. I need to eat today.
Absolutely not, big dog is a pretty solid one, honestly.
I had no fear staring at this man. He was no threat to me. We knew it. He only had 2 side teeth. I'm not like judging. I thought it was very charismatic. He had 2 side teeth, and like every time he talked, he had to like hold his tongue back when he talked so he wouldn't spit on me, and I really appreciated that. That was really nice of him. And I like him a lot. I if I see him again, I'm dapping him up. That is my guy. That is my homie. That's the dude. Hopefully he did not do too much crack, because he was going out to go get more crack. I'm not a part of the drug deal. I wanted him to get a sandwich. I told him he should get food instead. Anyway, when I won't
lie to you, big dog, that isn't happening.
Yeah. Oh, to me? You think he went and got crack?
I don't know, maybe it was like, but I also want a Gatorade too, and just stop by.
See,
who knows?
I don't know how much. So I don't know the market value of crack compared to the 50,000 now we were at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Anyway,
there's no easy sort of like market value tracker like there is for silver or cryptocurrency.
Right. See, but it's not tied. It's not tangible because it gets smoked.
It's true.
Anyway,
it's true.
Anyway, so my father was also there at the time, and he asked me, did you just give him $10? And I said, yeah. What do you mean, did I? And he's like, oh, because I wouldn't have gave him anything. And then I said, oh, so you're better than the guy with no teeth who's going to go do crack, huh? And he had the audacity to look at me and just shake his head. Because I know he was so jealous of me, because in the top right corner of my eyeball, like imagine, like here's you, right? You give somebody $10, they walk away. Bro, I kid you not. Hold on, let me look up. I just want to double check. Yeah, okay. So like when I was sitting there, right? In the top right corner of my eye, he walks away to go get his goods, his valuables. Mm-hmm. And in my top right corner, I literally saw like gift of charity, plus 10 to speechcraft, 360 seconds of blessing. Like I saw it, bro. I saw it in my eyes. And I was like, I did a good thing today. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite my ass. And I just like, I'm $10 short of what I need because like my bank account bounces or some shit, right? And then later it's not even over, bro. I lived such a good, joyous, vicarious life of just of freedom.
You're completely blessed, free from all sin.
And yeah, and I was like wafting through the air the rest of the day until I got to this part where I was going to go eat a sandwich. I was going to go eat lunch with my padre, with my papito. And we sat down in the restaurant, and there's this guy. I'm going to judge him more than I judge the person who used my money for drugs. It was, how do I put this nicely? He looks like he listens to Jelly Roll, and he was loud enough to where I could hear in his voice that I don't like him. Like, or the type
Kind
of
of just
person.
know the tone.
Yeah, I was like, get me away from this guy. He gets up and he leaves the entire restaurant to go back to do a job, which I probably don't respect him for. And
Selling trucks or something.
like car salesman.
Ontologically evil.
Yeah, something like, or like life insurance, you know. Sorry, Riley. No offense. Sorry, Riley. Sorry, Riley. But like, I was the Ponzi scheme. But he leaves, and I hear a phone start to ring, and I'm like, oh shit, somebody left their phone. And I look around the room, who other than the guy who listens to Jelly Roll that leaves his phone. So I go over to his phone, and I do something I've never done before. I answer it, and I'm like, hello? And they're like, hey, and I go, yeah, hey man, I'm not the person who owns this phone, but they left their phone at a restaurant because I didn't want to snitch on him in case he wasn't supposed to be there. You know what I mean? So I was even looking out for him. I was playing 3D chess, and then he goes, oh, the restaurant, and he names it. And I'm like, yeah, bro, come get it. I'll leave it with the front desk. You ain't got to worry about it. And then I did. I left before he came back and got it, but I saw him go in and get it, and he was looking around to see who did it for him, and I just walked away. Dude, I'm
knowing smile upon your face as you nod to yourself. That's right. Right.
I'm living. If any bad shit happens to me this weekend, that's fucked up. That can't.
That's unbelievable karma. Yeah. How dare it? How dare the karmic scales fuck you over like that?
If anything bad happens to me, God's not real, and we all deserve everlasting agony. Because that's the craziest shit that I've ever done in my life. I feel like a blessing to this earth. Like at least to like 2 people.
Oh yeah, look, you know, it's like better than besmirching multiples. So, you know, so you're doing a measurable good instead of a measurable evil.
going up to the crackhead, but in being like, I'll give you the $10, but instead of crack, you take a step and do meth or something. You just do different drugs, man.
Yeah,
you just do different drugs and try to like get him to jump from point to point back down to like a normal drug.
You just do some crack. You're like, I'll give you the money to do the crack, but you got to do it in front of me. Whoa!
It's like you're the evil. You're the Satan influencer. It's like, all right, instead of doing crack, you've got to do crocodile first.
Yeah, you're Mr. Beasting it now. You're like,
yeah, exactly. You're more evil, Mr. Beasting it.
What's the one where
I made 3 crack addicts try crocodile before I gave them money to buy crack.
I locked 3 crackheads in a room for 4 days with no food to see if they would resort to cannibalism.
What's the one where you get high for like 100 years in your own brain, like Derrida or something?
No, it's the root.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget the name. African Dream.
Do it in front of me.
It's African Dream root.
It's like start shaking them. Nightmare.
Yo,
that's like I locked 3 crackheads inside of a room for 30 days, and the only food they could eat was all spiked with ayahuasca. You won't believe what happened.
I recreated Glass Onion with 5 crackheads and gave them real weapons at the same time. This time, I'm the murderer. And nobody's trying to.
Going back to the
Mr. Beast pulls down a Michael Myers mask.
I don't know why this made me think of it again, but going back to the movies from this bit, like, speaking of crackheads and stuff like that, why do they feel a need in every single movie that's like weapons and also Marty Supreme to just throw in slurs? Like, what? Like, I'm just not understanding. Like, it's literally just there for shock value, honestly.
Yeah, you got me on that one. That's true. Yeah.
So I don't know why I brought up. It's somehow tangentially related. I just can't think of how my brain put the pieces together.
They did this a lot in the early 2000s when Dane Cook was in a lot of movies for some reason. I don't know what that correlation is. But for some reason they did this a lot in early 2000 movies where they would randomly have a scene where it's like some guy does something minorly like construed as homosexual, and then they're just like, hey man, you know you're up and you should.
Dane Cook shows up with the megaphone just starting like,
Yeah, is that the guy with the
blue? Just slide whistle sounds over his.
Who's the guy with the puppets?
No, that's that guy's.
They're the same person in my head.
Yeah,
they are. I mean, they had their
it's the same comedy
at the same time. In fairness,
yeah, it's the
Carlos
same form
Mencia
of comedy.
is basically the same person.
Well,
Spike my cortisol or something. I don't know. What do the kids say?
Spike my cortisol.
Yeah. You don't know that?
No, I know. I just don't know what spiked your cortisol.
All that stuff we were just talking about.
Oh, good. I think, or bad if that's not good.
I think it's bad.
Oh, not good, dude. That sucks, bro. I'm so sorry that did that.
My bad.
Y'all know about clavicular?
Yeah, the guy who hits his head.
Speaking of guy who does meth.
Actually, though. Oh, I didn't tell you that. Smuggy, okay. So Smuggy's like, where did clavicular come from? And I'm like, he ran over his stalker on stream. That's how I heard about him.
So they just like.
I know that he has been around at least around and mainstream to a certain corner of like edgelords since like at least 2022.
No, I'm not caught up with that.
I just think they're like Dream and are a psyop to get me angry.
No, he's specifically an edgelord Nazi who is popular, who like is the only good-looking incel out of a bunch of very, very specific incels that kind of rose out of the swamp in the same time.
Let's freaking
and like
go,
post-COVID,
bro.
like.
I don't think incels are ugly. Usually, they're just.
No, I'm not saying they are. I'm saying like he is the one.
I think a lot.
He has the wherewithal to be able to be marketable and be able to like.
I think like.
I mentioned clavicular on a podcast episode of ours back in the
OG
run in 2023.
Oh my god! I actually kind of remember this. You're right.
I mentioned him because he's the guy who had been doing. He was doing the bone maxing thing. Where you
take
a hammer and hit yourself in the face. Right. He's one of those guys. Right? He's
Does
one
that
of the OGs of like doing weird shit.
Does that work?
This is a big post-COVID thing, like post-COVID Biden administration thing, and he just kind of rode that wave. Like, and this is the crest of the wave is that he's mainstream now because he's a Nazi, along with those other Nazi buddies.
Like, I think you have to be an idiot because like that wouldn't work
for bone maxing.
That would like if you crack your bone and then it reforms, all it would do is like even if it grew the bone, it would be only in that one small area where it cracked it.
Well,
that's why you do it all over your face, yes.
Yeah, but you gotta like basically shatter your whole jaw.
Yes.
Well, there's no way that would happen.
They are doing it and making several hairline fractures every day.
Why do you think?
And you are correct. It is not a guarantee. It most of the time fucks up your bones.
It's not feasible. It doesn't happen.
No, it isn't. It mostly just fucks you up. Like it can like maybe do like bits and pieces of like, you know, the arch of your jaw or kind of the arch of your brow, but even then that is like a thing that is almost guaranteed you're just going to fuck up your face.
And I want everybody to know that is definitely not why we're doing an audio podcast, because I definitely did not try it. That's for sure, dude. But do you think
I did it? I got my facial correction surgery like a normal person. I got all the bone marrow from a cadaver and went to Brazil.
That's so true. Actually, Turkey A, as they call it now.
Exactly. True.
But I don't know. Do you think that works with your pee-pee?
Oh fuck! Do I?
I'll
save the Turkish
I was listening to Chipley this morning. I was like, okay, a guy pulls on his penis, and when he tugs it all the way out, and then he lets go, and it goes back in, and it's smaller.
What? Like a kazoo?
like you stretch a freaking like a one of those sticky hands, I guess, where you stretch that and it goes real far, but it comes back and it's smaller.
Like a chameleon tongue? I can't. Okay, I can't imagine it though. Like in my
and it was.
dude,
I was laughing so hard when I heard that.
I think I don't know. I think
Like it also like it gets even stupider when like you think about like him and like he had like God, he had fucking leg lengthening surgery. He's
what?
like he is a perma cycler for steroids. He does meth. He is doing HRT to help stave off the effects of permacycling steroids.
Does he I don't know how to say this nicely. Was he born like this? Like was he like I think this is like a
other weirdos are obsessed with like it's like a Patrick Bateman thing, but way stupider, right?
If I look him up and see a picture of his face and he's at most a 6 out of 10, I'm going. Hold on.
He looks 45. Like he is the oldest young person I've ever seen. Because he is younger than me, and I think he's younger than you.
If he is younger than me, I'll actually end up. I might do it for real this time. He's 20 years old, bro. He's way younger than me.
Wait, who?
He looks like shit.
We're still talking about Cliven.
Yeah, like he's because of the fucking meth. He's doing meth. Like he's said it on stream. Oh yeah, I've done meth. He's like, well, no, it's a microdose or some stupid shit that he fucking says. But this dude does meth.
Can I be honest with you? Can I be so honest with you?
What?
He kind of just looks like every 20-year-old car salesman.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like very generic. It's like you are doing all these crazy things to like overcome incredibly slight defects or big air quotes defects of like your looks. Yeah. When it's like, no, you could just kind of be normal and go to the gym normally and just learn to not be like a psycho and people will like you.
Also, I'm going to be 100% honest. I
don't think that's what he wants. He doesn't want to be friends with people. He wants to like own human slaves, basically. People aren't ugly. I think I genuinely, and I mean this not with any intent, like to further a conversation, in a direction that's like more. I'll just say, people aren't ugly. Their souls are. If you're an ugly person on the inside, you are an ugly person. What'd you say? It's the Terry Pratchett quote about like, being like, if somebody can have like a fucked up chin, like a big snaggle teeth or whatever. But if they're a kind person, it'll glow through any defects that they possibly have.
Exactly.
And then like, if somebody has like an ugly soul, they will be ugly forever.
Yeah. I heard, how it's funny when like your friends like burp or fart sometimes, like if it's a well-timed one or whatever, like, and people just pass gas and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm not like a guy who's really into like, Peter Griffin humor, but
Griffin is a good way of putting it.
But I can laugh every now and then at a well-timed fart joke or something, but like, there's a guy who I used to work with and I hated him so much. His girlfriend was pregnant and his baby was due like that week of that month. And he was asking me if I think he should cheat on his girlfriend.
Yeah, bro, go do it.
And he, at one point throughout the day, we ate lunch and he burped, and I still remember it as one of the most disgusting things a human has ever done. And in retrospect, it's just like a normal human thing you do. But because he was such an ugly person to me, like his soul was just so disturbing. I literally remember it almost like it's like when you like when you go to the Holocaust Museum and you're like, I can't believe this happened, that somebody was this evil. That's like the same. I have the same memory of this man at lunch after I ate a sandwich.
Ruined that sandwich for you forever.
Yeah, and that's why I hate Germans. No, no.
I mean, I was trying to like think of a joke to follow it up with, but I couldn't. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. I just didn't. I didn't want to go too far. I wanted to,
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure it was okay to say like Germans are evil or whatever.
I have like one more thing to say on our good friend Cavicular. He like the concept of like him and his weirdo buddies basically inventing new weird language that is like it's always existed because it's like it's incel language basically. It was like jester maxing, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's like no, that's called being normal.
That's called being funny.
The people, those like you are not. You're like the people there who are around you in that moment think you're normal and you're like marginally attractive. So it's like, yeah, let's party. That's called you have fun. You did it. You accidentally walked backwards into being normal for a brief moment. So they're not like side eyeing you and making sure that you're not like putting drugs in their drink. They're like, hell yeah. We're having fun. Everybody's dancing to the EDM song or whatever. It's like you could just probably be more happy if you drop the whole doing meth and noncing on 17-year-olds and just get really big into the EDM or shoegaze or something.
How are you 20 years old yet you're like
it's I mean like it's permacycling steroids and going on a fucking cocktail.
See,
drugs
I don't watch wrestling. What does permacycling steroids mean?
So cycling is the process of taking steroids for a period of time and then coming off of them, a cycle, right? Like you're doing steroids for X numbers of months to get prepped for like a bodybuilding competition or for like a triathlon, and then you go off of them and continue training, and then you stay off of them for an extended period of time after whatever competition or bodybuilding or whatever you're doing, and then you go back on them and you do it gradually. That is the cycle.
Oh,
permacycling means you never get off of it. You stay on the same dose constantly. Like there's a way that you can say like you are high cycling maybe, or like I forget the exact term, but it's like you stay on steroids, but you are like lowering the doses and raising the doses and lowering them, or staying on a really high or very, very low dose of steroids and then going up high if you really need to like do something, et cetera, et cetera. But like permacycling is same dose, high dose all the time, heavy lifting, et cetera, forever. And now you got to take a cocktail of drugs to balance out the effects of being on that level of steroids all the time.
I will say there is a level of dedication to being a drug addict, like a functioning drug addict, because I don't think I could ever do it. Like I struggle to take my vitamins every day. Like I genuinely getting up, brushing my teeth takes probably like 90% of my energy.
If you're a little richer than normal, like you can just kind of get people to get you the drugs for you. Like once you hit a specific income bracket, like you're not needing to like, oh fuck, I gotta go to the pharmacy, or oh fuck, I gotta go see my guy to get me my drug. You just have somebody. You just get an assistant to go get it for you.
No, I mean like getting up out of bed to go take steroids would be great. Like, you think?
Yeah.
Wait. So you think I have depression?
No, you would never.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure that we are on the same page because I'm a very happy individual. And in fact, my soul is so happy that when we were talking about cycling, I thought we meant like this samsara, because I'm focused. I'm focused on the next one because I'm so happy.
Look, it's like a Cavicular is going to be fucking reincarnate as a bug.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's coming back as like a beetle, but like a type of beetle that's like gonna immediately be eaten by a bird the minute it crawls out of its log.
Yeah, bro. Clavicular is gonna come back as a swaddle.
I was thinking of like what other thing he could be, but then it's just like I thought
weedle.
about like monkeys for some reason, like a monkey eating like a bug.
I can't get behind comparing humans to monkeys because there's too much racial charge there. It has ruined a lot for me in terms of like jokes I like. and or
Yeah, it's
things
true.
you can say in public and not feel weird about, you know? Because if somebody walked into your office cubicle at the wrong moment and you were talking about how somebody looked like a monkey or acted like a monkey, it's like, oh, what are you talking about? And never
Yeah,
is it in my instance, never am I comparing like, you know, black people or brown people to monkeys. It's always like a little white kid, usually like the Malcolm in the Middle guy. You know what I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about? Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Looks kind of, now he's Jester Maxing for sure.
Of course, of course.
What was his name? Was it Dewey? Okay.
No, I mean that in the show. I think it's Dewey in the show, but I don't know his real
Yeah,
name.
I don't care about the real name. That's not a
Oh,
person.
I
I thought you were.
That's not a real
only know
person.
about Frankie Muniz because he's a race car driver.
He's a race car driver?
He was for a hot minute. I think he was F1.
Man, you can just do whatever you want when you're famous, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Again, it's money, man.
Yeah, but also, I don't know. If I was famous, I wouldn't want to do shit, bro. That's like the whole point of being famous. Like, you ain't got to do nothing. Like, why would I take vitamins, bro?
Go and do whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't have to take vitamins if I'm famous. I can just go lay on a beach.
Yeah, grow up. You can lay on the beach right now.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
I guess it is past curfew.
Yeah. And I'm right now I'm currently in a perma cycle
Okay.
and too
Or
much
if I
vitamin
touch
D.
sand, I'll die.
Yeah, too much vitamin D and any bacteria from the ocean may change my overall body composition.
And then he'll explode like scanners.
I don't know what that is.
Damn it. Another bad reference by Riley.
Scanners? You mean like the one like the from the one place? Mordor?
No, it's a horror movie. Where
Oh,
the
okay.
most famous scene is the guy's head explode.
I thought you were talking about the very famous incident that happened last year. World
It's so
news.
I think of it.
No, I can think of it. I'm trying to think of how to say it without getting banned.
No, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
what you're
Okay.
saying.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Well, as long as we got one. We got one.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
talking about the horror movie / sci-fi movie Scanners. So if you type in exploding head, it'll be the only GIF mostly.
Whoa,
GIF
I typed
head exploding. That's Scanners.
in exploding head and I got the different result.
Oh no.
This is
Good. Don't type in
yeah,
exploding head.
I
was
cannot
thinking of Scanners.
I cannot look that up. Man, I did that on the
I don't know
work
why I said
computer.
that. It's so silly. But yeah, you know.
Did that on the work computer. They're gonna fire me now.
Oh no. Like why, Chase? Why are you watching Scanners in 4K on your computer?
Why are you watching
You're not allowed to do that.
Why are you watching GIFs of exploding heads on repeat?
I'm training my psychic powers.
True.
If I envision your head exploding, it might happen one day.
Was that a power in Shadows of Mordor when you were Celebrimbor and also the white guy?
Who are you talking about, bro?
I think you just suck their soul and then. Oh no, maybe their head explodes. I don't remember. I haven't played that game in forever.
Yeah, it's been like maybe 13 years since it came out, so I don't, you know. And that's a deep cut. Let's see.
We have such
Oh.
a big list. Who knows
Yeah,
if we're getting to everything?
My y'all do anything for Valentine's Day?
I'm considering maybe going to a fashion show, and if I don't do that, fuck it. Maybe I'll eat soup and watch Weapons. I don't know. Who's to say?
Why don't you
I
do
didn't get
all of
soup
those?
today because I had to
watched
go
a-
to groceries tomorrow, so it'll all depend on what happens.
Watched a little YouTube short about making soup stock. Speaking of
Oh
soup,
hell yeah!
it's
Hell yeah.
literally as simple as just bean paste and sesame seeds and onions.
Don't
Right.
you
Crazy.
That's not good as fuck though.
Oh, it's like a vegetable stock?
And I think it's. I keep getting messages on my phone, and I'm either being called Yvonne or Michael, and I'm not sure
That-
why.
That happened to me, bro.
What are they calling you?
Yvonne.
Why? Why are they calling you Yvonne? Why are they calling us Yvonne?
I don't know.
I think it's just like a shot in the dark kind of like it's got like
That's
say
French.
a name that you think is common and then just shotgun as many messages out there and maybe you'll hit.
But it's. But
Man,
Michael, I
literally
understand.
just got
Michael,
like,
I understand as a
spam-
name to spam me. I don't understand Yvonne at all.
Yeah.
That's French. That's a French woman's name.
Well, you're a French woman. I mean, it
No,
makes
I'm
sense.
not.
Literally just got just now. I just like see the thing. It's like possible scam, spam. They left a voicemail and everything. That's crazy.
Wait, you just got a spam call?
Yeah.
Okay, my coworker is convinced that with 5G waves that the government and spam callers and corporations can read your brain waves and hook it up to a computer.
Well, they've already determined that they can track you via routers in your house.
Yeah. I mean that I believe
Like,
for sure.
That's just like
I just-
application shit. Like I'm saying like mind controls.
Yeah, I can do that right now. Ready? Ready?
Sorry.
You're right there.
So bad.
You're right there, bro. I can see you, bro.
So bad.
I can see
Okay,
you,
what are we
bro.
doing?
I
You
think
can't-
like the
you can't
peak
say
of, like,
meow.
5G madness where like, people were lighting on
It's so hard
lighting
to
like
say
the
meow
cell
twice, right,
phones
Riley?
towers on fire or whatever was like definitely
Hold on.
one of those things.
Hold on, say that again. We are focusing on trying to meme you. Let's go. Say that again, Riley.
No, I was just saying like the 5G cell phone, the 5G like mind control stuff definitely reminds me of like when people are lighting all those 5G towers on fire when they're first like actually setting up like major 5G expansions everywhere.
But the more that time passes, the more I think they're right.
I mean, it's like basic communication stuff is a general neutral, like, and it's a decent enough tool for like expanding actual like communication infrastructure. To
I think we
places
need to
that
go
can't
back to
really get
rotary
it.
phones.
I
Yeah,
don't
but like
think.
rotary phones will like have a limited like place.
Yeah.
And it's also very destructive to lay telephone wires everywhere.
They're already there.
I think that if the government could read your mind, I would be in prison. So they cannot do that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Also, like you'd have to just like you'd
just
have
know
to
you're
like
a
think through
nobody.
all like the dumb
They know you're
mind control
weak.
stuff, and I mean sometimes the things that people think about are weird, and like what about people who are like English second language, and like
Actually-
what if you read their mind, and like they're thinking in Swahili, you can't understand that.
Also,
You gotta
like,
find a Swahili guy to spy on somebody, and it just gets so complicated.
if they could read my mind, bro, they would know that I'm like I'm floating. My spirit is floating. They would know how good I am of pure in soul and mind. They'd want to take me out because I'd be too powerful.
They'd know I'd be reincarnated as a roach.
And they know that I'm the reincarnation of a 3,000-year-old Samsaran warrior.
Ooh. Ooh.
Exactly.
Is he
I'm
cute?
I'm also Napoleon too. I can channel all of them. Watch.
I heard that motherfucker was actually tall.
Who?
Napoleon Bonaparte. I heard they did the Napoleon complex shit just to mess with him.
I think that is probably true. Like he's like it's like every book is like, yeah, he was average size for his time. Just British people like fucking hated that guy. And he's a piece of shit. And like, he's also probably shorter than like the Duke of Wellington or some dumb shit like that. So it's like, oh, he's
I need me a Wellington right now. Oh, yeah.
Duke of Wellington.
Belly.
Oh my god, you beat me to it. Duke of Wellington, more like 425 for 30 minutes. Am I right?
No.
But
Nuking a Wellington.
Oh, that's good. More like Nuke Wellington. And then you play Fallout. Epic
nodding
Chungus.
sagely.
I don't know. I just I don't believe it. I don't think anybody can read your mind. I think they can like get vibes though. Maybe they have a vibe gun, you know?
My vibe gun misfired. It told me to hire the QAnon shaman as my investment banker.
Yeah.
Shit, I did it again.
What vibe do you I don't know. I was gonna go off that, but I don't want to get into like, you know, speculative I didn't want to go into
speculative vibe fiction.
Yeah, I don't want to go into speculative vibe theory.
Like what were you gonna ask? Like vibes about like what?
I was gonna ask like what's a like rancid vibe color? You know, like what color would be
color? Oh, you mean like the synesthesia or whatever?
Yeah. Like what would it taste like? Type shit.
Okay.
Like what would what bad vibes taste like? Probably like bleach, right? But that's also I've heard from a lot of people that bleach kind of smells like, you know, semen and shit. So
what? No, semen smells like chamomile tea.
Yeah, but chamomile tea smells like bleach. I get it, bro. I've seen it, bro. I've smelled it with my own nose.
I think somebody described the original like weird powdery shit that they used to make like marshmallows is like a marshmallow root. And apparently that stuff smells awful. It's like a terrible rancid thing.
I thought marshmallows were just sugar and egg white.
Yeah, but like you can make a similar substance out of marshmallow root.
You telling me marshmallows grew on a tree?
I don't know how to describe it. It's like you boil the root and it's like a thickener, and then you can add honey and whip it, and it'll kind of like puff up like a marshmallow thing, and then you can like chill it or like bake it or whatever, and then it'll remain firm like a marshmallow, but it still smells rancid like a swamp.
I remain firm.
Do you want how much? What'd you say?
I said I remain firm in all my beliefs and convictions.
I don't believe that. Name one.
Don't got any.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You were so slow at counting down from
I almost did the alphabet, bro.
Like 10, B, Z, Y, X.
That's actually my nightmare.
Backwards? You can't do it backwards?
Yeah, that's actually my nightmare as a cop pulls me over and is like, do the alphabet backwards.
I can't imagine it backwards.
Oh my god, dude. Z, Y, X, O, V, B, T, S, Q, B, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Woo!
You know, and that's how I know you have autism.
Woo! No, I did it because they were praising Lauren and Joe. They were praising our cousins.
I'm not bleeping it out.
The alphabet backwards, and I learned it in like 1 hour.
You learned it in 1 hour?
Yeah, something like that.
You should have just been like, name all of the laws of relativity or some shit like that, nerd.
No, I don't need to do that.
Name all relevant tax bracket laws to allow me to get away with security exchange fraud.
Yeah, name all of the demon bank account names that are in the Einstein list.
Panama Papers or whatever.
I don't know. I name the 7 gods of Skyrim. And which one is a false prophet? Hint, it's a human. I don't know. You could have hit him with some shit like, is this a Digimon or is this a Pokemon? And they would just be washed. They'd be crumbling. Like, no, oh, Digimon, fuck. Well, if you guys want, we can wrap up for now, but we can talk about what we plan on doing. I'll pass it to you guys after I explain it a little bit. So we're coming back to the podcasting scene with ofaxeandale. We're going to be releasing hopefully a new episode every week. Because, I mean, even if we're not showing our face, we should be able to get on call and record something and just keep updated. Aside from that, the ofaxeandale channel, hopefully we'll be doing a lot of one-shots coming here soon. So it's going to be different types of, I mean, if you don't know what that means, it's like D&D type games, role-playing type games, pen paper type games where you roll die to see if you succeed or not, or if you fail. And we're going to be doing a lot of those, hopefully, in the upcoming future. So look out for that content. We're excited, I guess. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
I'm excited.
Okay. So that's 2 out of 3.
Maxie, get excited now.
I'm good.
What do you mean? Yeah, you can't. I don't know. I don't like you. I think you need to change as a person.
Oh,
I think
okay.
if you don't start acting different, we have to replace you with
Who?
Sheet metal. That's the only other cast member I got in the back closet, unfortunately.
Oh, my back. Stretchy.
yeah. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So that's what we got for. That's what we're planning for in the future. So look out next week. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to say anything about it, go ahead, take it away. I'll stop talking.
That's about it. I mean, I'll be running one shots. It'll be pretty fun, and maybe, just maybe, in the future, we'll have a fun little campaign, a survival campaign that I am tentatively titling "Reign of Iron," Iron Reign, or Age of Iron Reign. I don't know. I'll have to get Maxie to put a gun to the back of my head to figure out a real title eventually.
We do not own any weapons. I just want people to know that. When we say these things, we are no threat to anybody. This is satire, except for the kidnapping British people and putting them in our basements. That is 100% true. We are going to do that. And any of the funds that come from this are going to go towards that plane ticket.
Get me out of the basement.
Dude, that's not how British people sound. That is like, not.
Oh my goodness! There's no. God damn it! What do they fucking call it? Digestive biscuits inside of this basement at all? I was lied to.
Sorry, were they?
There's only Triscuits down here.
What'd you say?
The negative first floor or something.
Jolly good show. I do love the flight. I've always rode in economy. I like the new private class. I like that where you put a bag over my head and I can't breathe very well. It was very, very exciting for the first time in my life. I finally felt something because I'm a British man and
what is it? It's like God damn it, what is it? It's like fuck, I don't remember. The joke fails. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was funny, even though you didn't say it.
Like
what?
Like where you like you blind your various senses or whatever to
sensory deprivation tank.
Yes. Oh yes, the sensory deprivation therapy on the flight was very jolly relaxing time.
No, I do.
Deprivation has to be a form of torture, right? Like people are just
no, it's a form of meditation.
No. I think it's torture. I think you're inflicting self-torture on yourself, and like what's the thing where it's just like you like your abuser? They're doing that to
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, they're Stockholm syndroming themselves into thinking that it helped them.
No, that's a different thing. I think you confused your analogies or your metaphors. I think you confused it because I don't think you like Stockholm syndrome yourself, like into thinking something. I think it's just like
no. You do this thing that is literally the embodiment of what gives you the Stockholm syndrome, and then you're like, oh, hey, I have Stockholm syndrome, and this thing that's doing torture to me is also good. That's what
I think that's a different thing. I think Stockholm syndrome is when you like Stockholm syndrome is when you like fall in love with your captor.
Yeah, you love it. Yeah. You love the torture. You think it's good for you. Yeah.
Well, that's like, but that's not like a person.
Okay, why does it have to be a person and not like a concept?
Because that's what Stockholm syndrome is.
Yeah. Also, Stockholm syndrome is nebulous. Is very, very, very nebulous concept.
Yeah, it's like Havana syndrome.
Okay, but what
masochism is what
it's
like masochism.
Like it might not be a person. I don't think there's a word for this.
Bro's Dr. Mundoing himself, bro.
Yeah, they're Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hiding it on themselves.
No, that's not a good one either because he doesn't know he's Mr. Hyde.
Listen, The nuances of what I'm trying to get across are obviously clear, but you're being pedantic.
Look, I'm just trying to make sure we all have our literary proses intact, okay? I can't fathom a world where we're using the wrong metaphors in front of a bunch of people. You ain't got nothing to say now, huh?
No, I kind of glid off my brain.
You you did what to your brain?
I
didn't know your brain had one of those. Sorry, bro. Okay, sorry. I can barely find one to begin with. You telling me there's a second? Sorry. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate we appreciate it. See you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Google
Thanks.
Stockholm Syndrome, but for ideas and practices.
Okay, bye.
I was about to randomly cut in with before the end there with like, did you know Marshawn Lynch was on a podcast with Gavin Newsom? Apropos of just genuinely nothing.
Or Smuggy said yesterday. I was like, I said, they're like, I wish gyro ball for steel types hit harder, and I said, do you mean Euro?
God damn, that is a good one.
Thank you,
Holy
dude.
shit.
Thank you.
A really good one. I like that one a lot.
Thank you. I was proud of that one. I thought of that one today. Like like a day after, I was still thinking about it, smiling to myself, kicking my feet when I was laying on my stomach.